Hello everybody and welcome to my Let's Play of Captain Comic, made in 1988 by Michael Dino. Before we start, let me do a keyboard definition. Move left, right, jump will be spacebar, fireball will be insert. That's how it was in the original game. Open door will be up, and teleport will be shift. The Adventures of Captain Comic, Episode 1, Planet of Death. Entering orbit around the planet Tambi, Captain Comic, galactic hero, prepares for his impossible mission to recover treasure stolen from the planet Amzok. Armed with only his courage, he enters the teleport chamber. Cast characters, I'll explain them as we go along. This is our weapon. It's a can of Blastola Cola, which you drink and I guess you get fireballs. Don't know if you're burping or spitting or something. That's never explained. Captain Comic is just a simple platformer. Jump from platform to platform, avoid enemies or kill them, and just make it towards the end. The first enemies I'm fighting are just something called Brave Birds, which they're birds that bounce around like an old After Dark screensaver. This game was released as shareware in 1988 to prepare people for the second game that came out called Fractured Reality, Captain Comic 2. And so he released this as free so that way people could get to know the controls and see what the game is like before they go and buy the second one. The version I have, I think, is the latest version, like version 5 or something, so it has some increased graphics, but other than that, it's the same game, just with different music and graphics. Like those things on the fence, I don't think were an original one. We got this game when we first got our computer back in, what was it, 1989, 1990, and this was like one of the first 3 games that my uncle, who had a computer, gave us. This was it, one. Another one was a flight simulator called F-19 Stealth Fighter, and the shareware episode of Wolfenstein 3D. I was thinking about doing a Let's Play of Wolfenstein 3D because that has been a nostalgic value for me, even though we couldn't play it for a while because I was like 5 at the time, so that was too young to play that game. Now I had 2 Blastola Colas, but I was going to do a Let's Play of Wolfenstein 3D, but there's too many of them out there, and I don't really know all the secrets, and there's videos out there, people who have all the secrets and everything like that, put on hard and stuff, so I'm going to leave that to the other ones. I have other Let's Plays I want to do. Now those bug eyes are one of the most annoying characters in the game, creatures in the game. There are others that follow the same model, which is bouncing around, and they can easily avoid fire. Now those fireballs there are kind of easy to avoid, just kind of go around them. They're slow. You can't run into them though, like I just did. I like the background of this planet. It's like on the day side from the one that's on the first started. And it has a nice background with the mountains, castles, trees. Now a bit of a history lesson about Captain Comic is it was released on the NES, but it was an unlicensed game made by Color Dreams. If you watch the Angry Video Game Nerd, he talked about Color Dreams in his episode when he was reviewing the Bible games. Because Color Dreams made unlicensed Nintendo games, and then they eventually changed their name to Wisdom Tree and started making unlicensed Bible games. And if you watched Angry Video Game Nerd, you know how bad some of those were. Now, on my Let's Plays, I might have a Bible game that I might play, because I played that when I was younger. It's called Captain Bible. I'm not sure yet, because that game kind of gets... I am a Christian, but that game even gets preachy. So, now we're in space. I have 4 Blastola Colas, and I'm fighting space pollen. I don't know what pollen's doing in space. And I don't know what that cactus is doing there, and there's also tons of extra planets here. Ooh, I almost missed that jump. It's probably the biggest jump in the whole game. Luckily there's like low gravity here, but also you gotta be careful because you could easily miss jumps with it. See, there's so many planets around here, and I don't think habitable planets, if this is the moon of Tambi, I don't think habitable planets can have all this stuff so close to it and not destroy it, rip the planet apart. But it's video games, and you can't apply logic to video games like this. It's like applying logic to some movies out there where you should just check your brain in at the door and enjoy the movie, like Armageddon. Lots of special effects, but no scientific work at all. There's a little space saucer here. Must be totally alien. Maybe Martian or something. There's red planets there, so then maybe it's Mars. I know that's stupid. I don't want to make these Let's Plays too long. So I think I only need 2 parts for this because this game is, like I said, it's only shareware. It's like a big demo for Fractured Reality, so it's not going to be much more than half an hour at most. So, okay, I'm approaching the first treasure. Instantly grab it and I get extra life and get into this building here. This is like a crashed spacecraft or something. Now, those balls that are down there, there's something called a glowing globe, and I can't hit them yet because it just goes right over. I'll find this ship has something that'll help us take care of that one with no problem at all. I got extra life, and because I already had 5 lives, it gave me extra points. And now I'm going to click this, and I get much more points. Ah. See, mostly those things just will give you a hit. Let's see. Wow, I'm lucky. Oh, crap. Well, I thought I was lucky. I thought I went through the whole way without one of those. And I ran into one again. Blue balls. My bane of all men. I like the level design in this game. It's actually pretty simple, but it's pretty enjoyable way to do levels. You have to go back and forth at certain points, and there's a nice variety of environments. Also, the graphics look like somebody had a lot of fun with paintbrush or something to make these decals in the background and stuff, because I remember drawing stuff like that when I worked with paintbrush or paint, which I still sometimes do, or when I was working. I'm unemployed right now, but I was working, there was some downtime at one point, at some points, and I just open up paint and just do little doodles on there. Okay, here's the corkscrew. I don't know how it works, but basically it's just, it helps, it just helps you hit more enemies along the ground now, so don't have to worry about those glowing globes getting me a hit because I can't hit them. Still, those bug eyes can always avoid my fire. Okay, now we need to go back around, but this time on the bottom level. Now, the reason why I'm making the Let's Plays is I always enjoyed watching those, and figured I want to just make some videos of the games I really like or grew up with and stuff. I have several LPs already planned, so we'll see how that goes along with them. I do apologize though for the red square on the top. I can't get that off even though I pushed the button to turn it off, and I can't find a way to make it disappear. I'm using Taxi, which is like a free form of Fraps, I think. I want to use Fraps, but for some reason I can't get it to work with my version of DOSBox when I run DOSBox, and the AVI recorder for DOSBox only gives me sound files, so I'm using Audacity just to record the audio, and I'm using Taxi to record the video. Now we got jumping boots. Now you can't see it here, but this is actually will help us jump higher without being on low gravity places. Now this door takes us back to the planet. It's like a teleport chamber, I guess, or something. But originally, I think that's an Earth. It must have been an oversight on there, because Tambi is definitely not Earth. It looks the same, but we don't have those kind of creatures there. Cave. There's certain annoying enemies here too, and that was stupid of me. That hole's so small, how'd I hit that thing? There's blind toads, and those are them, and they are annoying because they just jump around. And killer bees. Those ones will follow you to the ends of the earth, and they'll land on your head. So try to avoid those. If you're playing this, try to get them as quickly as you can, or avoid them at all costs. I fell down. And taking a lot of hits here. Actually, I think this is the point where I'm going to call it Let's Play. Let me get to this doorway here. Okay, that's the end of this part of Let's Play. I'll see you in the next one.